I'm not doing a 4 for 4, but I'm not spending $1,000 on three first dates.
You're
Like, what are we doing?
saying a decent dinner
Hold
with a
on.
couple drinks is
Check
about
this out.
250.
Y'all gonna extract me mentally, physically. Y'all gonna be draining my nuts, and you gonna be trying to drain my pockets. Why am I about to change myself to acquiesce to everything y'all want to do? You either with me or you against me.
This is
Yeah.
a married
Yeah,
man.
I
This is
feel
a
what you're
married
saying.
man.
Break down
JB
the
ain't
date.
been on a date in 20 years because he
Right,
married.
right, right. He
Nah,
can't be with me, and she gonna have. I get the buns after the first date. I see why. Because they be dealing with niggas like y'all don't want to spend no goddamn
Nah,
money.
He's saying over 3 or 4 dates in today's climate, that is reasonable.
no, that's not. What do you
He's
mean?
stuck on that
You don't have
thousand
to spend that
dollars.
much. Just because inflation has hit the world, don't mean it got to hit the date.
facts. I'm gonna court you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do everything correctly,
Yeah,
but
but
don't play with me. And then after I'm $1,000 in, you change your mind. Like, don't play the game. That's
$1,000 in.
But see,
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. You
GN.
gotta spend
Hell
money, but
no.
you gotta know how to play that. Because one thing
Jay,
I
you
know
not
that'll
spending
win a
A
money.
woman
thou
over is generosity.
a
You
thou
see what I'm
wow.
saying?
That
No,
way.
you're not supposed to do it like that. But if you spend $1,000 at that time, the cheeks should be
No.
on their way.
Yeah.
Like
No. I'm
unless
saying.
you like now, I don't know how long it'll take you to spend $1,000 on a female because I don't know what
Yeah.
your game plan is. But
Uh-huh.
$1,000 to me will probably be about 3-4 dates. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's about right.
3-4
Not
dates,
me.
you should be clapping.
Yeah,
This
that's what I'm
Not
man
me.
saying.
said Jay finna take somebody to Wendy's to get a 4 for 4, and if you ain't talking about nothing, he
I'm
out the
not
door.
doing
Yeah.
a 4 for 4, but I'm not spending $1,000 on three first dates.
You
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
JB, you got to think.
No.
Our
What are we
valet
doing?
park.
We getting to know each other.
Yeah,
You
but
I
you
don't
ain't
need a
doing
got
valet.
nothing because you
What
married.
I got a valet park for? I don't have to
yeah,
go.
you got a valet park. The
You
meal
got to be
gonna be
valeting.
I'm
a
gonna drop you
decent
off at the
meal and
Where
a
front.
we
few
going
drinks
at?
is gonna be at
Yeah,
least
yeah. I'm gonna drop
250.
you off. I'm gonna go park real quick.
Well, I'm saying a
I'm not.
decent
I
a
don't.
decent dinner with
Hold
a
on.
couple drinks is
Check
about
this out.
250.
We going.
Damn.
We
Yeah.
going where we going where I want to go at. You my plus one. You feel me? It's not gonna be one of them situations where I'm just trying to wine and dine you. I'm taking you where I want to go. You're my plus one. You
What if
obviously
she
gonna
don't
have a
like
good
where you
time.
trying to take her?
Well, she ain't the right one then.
No, I agree with you, JB. I'm taking
Extra.
it where I want to
Go
go
on.
too, but we
Go
going
on.
somewhere
Go on. Let me
decent. We
drop you
ain't
back
going no
off.
bull.
Drop you back off. I'm gonna go by
I like
myself.
when you get a weekend dog.
Man,
Right.
you
I'm gonna
take
come in here when I
OnlyFans
got
hoes to
garage.
Denny's, cause when you get you a decent
I ain't
broad, you
never
gotta
got no
take it
Denny's.
somewhere nice,
I
man.
ain't say. Hold on. You could take a woman to a nice restaurant, but I don't want to feel like I'm obligated to take her to a nice spot just because I'm just trying to impress
So
her.
you gonna
Still,
take a
in a
classy
way.
Nah.
woman? You gonna
But
just take a classy woman anyway?
What do you mean classy?
Yeah.
If
How do I
you,
know she
cause
class?
Mac
What do you
just
mean
said how you
classy?
approach. Mac Mom said you have to
What make her
approach
classy?
certain women certain ways. So if you gonna take her out, if you plan on taking each woman out like a ghetto woman, where would you take her compared to a classy woman that you meet?
I'm
Where
not
would you
taking that
take
ghetto
her?
woman out.
nah, y'all gotta. You see, y'all don't know how to play the game. Y'all gotta do like Martin and Thin Line Between Love and Hate. You gotta take Brandy to the little catfish spot down on the block, and then you gotta take the little chicken head to the 5-star.
All
You
y'all
see what
gonna
I'm
come with
saying?
y'all own
That's not
problems. It really
I'm
necessarily
don't.
gonna lie to
true
this.
It
though,
really
because
don't matter because all y'all
You,
gonna come with y'all own problems. Why am I gonna compromise myself to try and impress something that's still gonna be extracting me every which way?
but
Y'all gonna extract me mentally, physically. Y'all gonna be draining my nuts, and you gonna be trying to drain my pockets. Why am I about to change myself to acquiesce to everything y'all want to do? You either with me or you against me.
This is
yeah,
a married
yeah,
man.
I
This is
feel
a
what you're
married
saying,
man.
Jay
JB.
With me
said.
But
or
you
you
gotta
This is
against
a
me.
understand,
married
right?
man.
By
he's speaking
having
it. He's
experience,
speaking in
you know
second
certain
person right
places
now.
to go. There's certain places that you go that got nice
Red
ambiances, but
stupid.
they be cheap. You
You either
might get an $80 date, but the ambiance of the place is amazing. So it ain't really what you spend, it's about where you go. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
it's a place called I think it's the something house in Oakbrook. Man, it's
okay.
beautiful. You go up in that motherfucker, it look like it's 5-star, but the food is super reasonable. Like
Okay.
you could get a couple drinks, some food, and you'll probably be out $100, maybe 120 with
But
the tip.
that's not bad though. I'm not talking about Sunday. I'm talking about like days where it's like I gotta just go. Like if it's a place that I really don't want to go to, I'm not about to force it just because it's just an upscale restaurant. I want to find
But he
places
didn't say that,
food.
JB. JB, he didn't say that.
It's places you ain't gotta spend like no five
No,
hundred
you don't
dollars
have to,
dollars
but
to get good food.
no,
But
but
yeah.
he
I'm
never,
I'm
nobody
I'm the
said
type of
that,
person
JB.
that you gonna like
Nah,
you said.
he said $1,000 within about 3 days.
Yeah, that's
That's
about
not
No,
right.
3
I
to
drive
4
a
days.
truck. It
that's
takes $100 to fill my truck up.
That's crazy, bro. Nah,
Thank
we ain't
you.
talking about your gas. We talking about just you spending it on
I'm
the date.
saying on the
That's on top of the date, my nigga.
Okay, let's break down the
The
date.
Going with
gas
the time.
too.
See,
Let's break down
JB
the date.
ain't been on a date in 20 years because he
Right,
married.
right. He out the date market.
I have to
So
take my
he
wife
ain't
on dates. I take my wife on
he
dates.
don't
What you
know
mean?
it's inflation.
Just because inflation has hit the world, don't mean it got to hit the date.
Wholeflation.
But
Don't
they
get it
said
Let me
3
twisted.
or
break
4
this,
days.
JB. Let me break this down for you,
That's
right?
reasonable, JB. You gonna spend that by yourself.
Hold on. Let me hold on. Somebody said Lovely K said he took me to a nice restaurant, pool hall, movies, and he swept me up my feet. And that's low. That's cheap
And
shit.
what happened? Did he get the draws though? Answer that. Post that reaction. Did he crack though? That's what we talking about. We talking about getting to the goal. How long do it take? How much money do I spend before I crack that ass? And then look, did you give up on me because this is what'll happen. This is why I tell a lot of the homies, I'll be like, look, bro, they will drag you along. How many dates until you feel like it's reasonable for them to let you smash? Oh, I do about 5-6 dates, but if she call you on that 5th date and just be like, you know what, it ain't working out, you out of 600, homie.
Y'all don't understand. It's not even about the money. You get what I'm saying? Like you just said, how many dates until you crack? It's really if she really feeling you or not. All these celebrity guys who got money, they not spending money on the girls that's trying to, join them. They not doing that. The women are there because they already know who the guy is, what he brings.
For his money.
You know
But
what though?
he don't even have to spend it
That's
though.
for his money.
This is probably why it don't take me 4 or 5 dates, because y'all be on some cheap. Chick be with me. Chick be with me, and she gonna I get the buns after the first date. I see why. Because they be dealing with niggas like y'all don't want to spend no goddamn money.
Mac, don't put me in that, Mac.
And I'll fuck it off. I'm getting the buns.
Hey, bro, I'm married, bro. You can't even put me in this. Red pill can probably
Mac. Mac, don't put me over there.
Debate with you on this.
Mac.
I play a different game. I play a whole
come
different
on.
game. Don't worry about what I
Mac,
got.
Mac, we can double date and vlog that motherfucker. I'm a ball out now. Don't play with me.
No, it's not about balling out. It's just about having a good time without a budget. That's all it's about.
I know. I'm just.
What's up, big dog? Yeah, I don't agree with all that, man. You shouldn't have to do that. If the woman like you, she like you. I mean, bro, you can show you got it without having to just like do all the extra shit. I'm big. Hold on. I'm a minimalist at heart, so I'm very big on like not doing the most. Don't get me wrong. If I want to go to a place, I'm gonna go to a place, but I'm not doing something just to impress a chick. That's not happening. I don't care.
But nobody said that,
a man
JB.
impressing a woman. Why did we get out of there? That's what we used to do. What's wrong with that?
Let's get a frame of reference.
But I'm not about to take her somewhere just because it's just a fancy spot. I can still go to a decent spot. I don't have to go all crazy just because I just want to. We talking about first dates, people that you don't even know like that. Why am I about to?
Yeah.
But nobody said that, JB.
No,
Jamal,
you absolutely right.
said he's taking away where he likes to go, nice spots he likes.
That's what I'm saying.
It.
Right. It's nothing wrong with you being, frugal with your money. If that's your thing, that's your thing. But I'm saying for me,
Cheesecake Factory flow.
For me, if I'm going on a date,
that's cool. See, Cheesecake Factory. Y'all got a problem with that, Coach V?
I like
Cheesecake Factory. I don't.
Okay, let's go to Cheesecake.
I like Cheesecake.
Look at Jay.
Cheesecake Factory got
hop in the whip. Let's ride.
Jay, how long you been married, bro?
I've been married.
Date market.
And he got the most. He got the most opinion over there. Right. Good and married.
No, please.
What anniversary you on? Let's do it like that.
2017 was the actual locked it in, but we've been together since 2009.
2009, so you almost 20 years. You don't even know the climate no more, bro.
Right.
I don't even know how to court women no more.
You got your girl off MySpace, nigga. This is TikTok. This is TikTok, man. It's a whole nother ball game, man.
Yeah, it's definitely a whole nother ball. And if you want to hit a bad chick, you got to spend some money. It just is what it is.
The game ain't changed. It's just different players. It
hasn't changed at all.
It's still the same. It's still trust me. It's still the same. Trust me.
JB, what are you talking about? Because back in the day, you would go guys really would, especially coming out that crack era. Everybody, the guys would just take you out. They really was taking you out just to do it and just to show off. And nobody was pressing you for no bun. So the further we go back is when we get dough boys.
But Vita, the men was in the house.
Y'all don't even get it. I could show things without having to show things. See, y'all don't understand that. See, y'all.
But no,
I
we do
already know.
understand, but
Y'all in the
nobody said
mental.
that,
What?
JB.
Hey,
I already know what on
Nobody
to, bro.
said
Y'all
take
don't
her
understand
to
it.
a $500 restaurant on the first day because she want to go. Now, if that's what he wanted to go, fine. But he's saying over
Hey,
3 or 4 dates in today's climate, that is reasonable.
no, that's not. What do you
He's
mean?
stuck on that
You don't have
thousand
to spend that
dollars.
much.
Jay stuck on that $1,000.
I just that's a random number. I was just throwing some shit out there, but I'm just saying
Because
in general.
every date don't have to be like.
$1,000 is reasonable
Yeah,
for
in
four
three,
Exactly.
4
dates.
days.
Nah,
Yeah,
that's
for
not.
For 4
Yeah,
days,
you
That's not
figure
true.
250 a date.
All right,
Exactly.
comment
That's how much
section.
a normal date is. About 250.
Anybody in the comment section, please
but
name
Jay,
some dates, y'all. Please,
your
the
wife
count we
love
talking
you,
about.
fool. We talking about making an impression. You
You just
already
said.
there where you can take your wife to the drive-through and you know
Exactly.
her order and shit.
Look what you
These
said.
men, look, these
Why?
women will go out with a dude. They'll go out with Travis Hunter, hang out with him for 3 days, and they'll set the bar right there.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You can actually show you can set the scene without having to like do the most. That's what I'm
okay.
trying to
Give us
explain.
an
You
example,
got people
Mary
like
Man.
Travis.
Nah, bro, that's not
I
what
Give
I'm
don't
us
have
an
saying.
to. I don't
example
have to do all
Hey,
that now
let's
because
ask the
y'all said
chat.
I'm
because
not.
you just
Man,
I
it
talking.
already
depends.
asked
It
you that
depends on
already.
the
I
woman.
asked you
How
that
much money
already.
y'all think should
That
be
too. It
spent
depends
on a
on
He
the
just
woman.
date?
talking.
Chat, how much money y'all think should be spent on a woman when you're dating her? Let's
Hey,
get
do
some
a poll,
answers.
JB.
I
Let's do
Do a
appreciate that,
poll,
English.
JB.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't know how to set a poll up. To be honest, I
Okay.
haven't gotten into it enough. I ain't about to cap like I can.
No,
I'll
all
get into
good,
it.
all good.
Yeah. $100 is enough for a date. Okay. That's cool. Like, I mean, three dates shouldn't be no 1K
He
because
said
Let's
three
see
to
what they
four.
say.
He
you
said
might.
Okay.
3 to 4. He said 3 or 4 dates.
He said 100. Who said that?
Magma,
But no,
3 to 4.
Mac, you was talking about
Just
spread
check.
out, Mac. You was talking about the money spread out on
Yeah,
different
over
days,
4 or 5
right?
dates,
Yeah.
$1,000
He
is
put my mic
reasonable, bro.
low.
I don't know what, like, if I get
Ennis,
me a bad chick, bro, I'm not taking her to no average ass spot. I'm finna take
Ennis
her
said my
somewhere
mic low.
nice. I'm finna show her you with a player, baby. I
Hey,
ain't like the
comment.
rest of them niggas.
Hey, comment again, bro. If my mic is a little bit better right now.
You sound good. You sound
That
good,
sound
bro.
good.
Yeah, we
Okay,
hear
yeah,
you.
Yeah,
You
he's
yeah,
sound
we
mic
hear
good.
low.
you.
All right. Yeah, all those dates might not even be like you have to actually have to spend money. Y'all could possibly go to the park, beach, go,
Man,
ride
you
bikes,
in
something simple.
2009 right now. You talking
Yeah.
about
It's
What do
This
you
2009.
nigga
mean? What's
said
wrong?
the
What's wrong with
park.
going
It's
to the
not,
park?
it's not, ain't nobody finna
As
go
a
to no
first
park
date,
as the first date.
It could be maybe the second, third,
Bruh,
not
the
a little
what?
in between. You can do
And
multiple
you
things.
know what? And that's why
See,
you
that's what's
married.
Somebody
wrong with
said,
Cause
what
y'all.
about
you've
gold
been
diggers?
married. You've
Wait,
been
what,
That's
what's
married
what's
what's
wrong
and
with
what's the
started
y'all.
out
hold on?
vacant.
What's the topic again? My bad, I was on the phone rapping.
Yeah,
Uh,
Maul is a single dude. Definitely, do his thing. 3 dates, 1K. Are you spending
Oh,
$1,000? Nah, don't move it up now. All
I
right,
no,
so
they
said
let's
four.
did.
He
all right,
said
folks.
three
No,
to
they
four.
said he said
I
Mac
said
Mall said
250 a date.
45 and Red Pill said
I'm,
3 to 4. Nobody
I'm
said 3. They
all right.
always
Let's
said 3, 4, or 5.
let's say the first 3 to 4 dates. How much are you averaging spending on the first 3 to 4 days?
Three, 4 dates.
How much you averaging
Like this before I hit or after I hit?
before you hit?
Before I hit.
Yeah, nigga, shit get real.
Bro. I'm usually going
Appreciate
on one.
that.
I'm usually going on one date, bro. No more than like 100. No more than $100.
I was
Okay.
about to say you can't ask more.
No, no
On the
more. No
first
more.
date.
No more than $100, bro. Cause first date, let me
yeah,
already.
I
The
mean,
first.
y'all food and drinks gonna be more than that.
No, it ain't.
Oh
See,
No.
Lord.
see,
see,
he date
come on.
poverty. He date poverty
They
stripping.
Don't do that.
that's not
Don't
no
do
real
that.
reason
hey,
for
yo, Mac. Hey,
the
yo,
money.
Mac. It depends on the girl, Mac. It
D
depends on
Vance,
the
Well, yeah,
girl,
and
right?
this what I
D
and I want
Van
to
said
put this
400.
in
50 to
context
100.
also. When you say okay, so say you just
Okay,
dealing with one chick and you and 3 4 dates with
attitude.
one chick, right? Your first
Facts.
date might be 250. The next date might just be lunch. That shit might just be $50. I'm not saying every time you
Bruh,
go out it's
I'm
gonna
a
be 250. If she like you, bro, it really
Yeah.
don't matter. But the first
Bro.
date, me myself,
check
I
this
like
out.
to make a good impression.
Facts. Me too. I'm
So
with
we
you.
could all make it come to a consensus that it depend on the man. Clearly, it depend on the man you going out on a date with. You can't go out on a date with every man because it's not gonna be worth your time if this man is looking
I'm,
at this situation like, oh, I'm not spending this on her, I'm not spending that on her. Like,
I'm,
Right.
I'm not saying it's
I
gonna be
agree.
a
I
bad.
agree with that.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it an experience. You feel me? Like, we gonna vibe together. We gonna go somewhere nice or whatnot to my liking. But it's like
That's
I'm
not.
not
You need to stop. You
to
married.
my
I forgot. I
liking.
can't listen. You married. I can't listen to you. I ain't about
Anyway,
to fool with you.
if you like the guy, you gonna rock with him. Stop playing like you gonna set all these boundaries and standards. Oh, you gotta take me here. If you really rock with him,
Nobody
you
said
gonna let him
that.
get the bun. Stop playing.
Nobody
Nobody
said that.
said that.
Let Chris
Nobody
Brown run
said
up.
that.
Hold on. Chris Brown run up on you. He gonna take your ass to Mickey D's and he's still busting you down.
No, he's
Right.
not.
That's a
Not
fact. He
every.
gonna bust you down with the
No,
Mickey
no.
D's.
He gonna
Chris
bust
Brown
down. He
busting you
gonna
down
bust
on Mickey
down a woman
D's,
with no standards and who's just
bruh,
obsessed with him. He's not gonna
bruh.
bust down just any woman and take
All
them
right, y'all.
to
This is the moment.
McDonald's.
This is the moment where they're gonna
Thank
cap on
you.
camera. They're gonna cap on
Because let me
camera.
say
No,
this
he's
about
not.
They're gonna
celebrities.
cap right now. It is what it is. They're gonna
Let's
cap.
say
But
this about
Chris Brown,
celebrities. Celebrities
What?
date people too. Celebrities date people too, and they don't take them on cheap dates.
we talking about
Period.
the average female. Let's get to the average
But
female
you
though.
you
What
said
should I
Chris
think the
Brown
average
though.
female? Yeah, but he ain't the average nigga though.
You
You the one used them as a
why
reference.
not? How
I
come he
did
not?
because y'all gonna put y'all
To
putting
show how
different
fast
standards
y'all
is what
crack
I'm
under
saying.
pressure. He used Chris Brown
Exactly.
to show how fast y'all crack under pressure.
That's
Use the
not for
extreme
every woman.
example.
That's not
Exactly.
for every woman.
Y'all
But
You
average.
gotta
still, what
like
I'm
Chris
saying is it
Brown.
don't matter.
Y'all average women with the same
It do
women
matter.
that would go do meet and greets with Chris Brown, pay him $1,000 just for a picture, not even for
Just
no
for a
dick.
picture.
Good point,
No,
Ma.
Y'all not even,
that's not every woman.
but it's the average. It's
But
average women
but
doing that. Average women doing that,
He just
spending
giving a
thousands of
sticker
dollars
gone
for a
so they can
picture.
breathe fresh when he zip his
okay,
pants
watch
down.
this. Watch this. I'm gonna ask the ladies. I'm gonna ask all the ladies. Who y'all favorite male singer right now?
I don't really have a favorite male singer. I have a favorite rapper.
Okay.
I ain't gonna say because man locked up. And I can't say it, but I'm from
R.
Chicago and he
Kelly.
from Chicago
R.
and he the
Hold
greatest.
Kelly.
on.
Okay. So
So
if
you
Dirt,
would
if Little Dirt,
Ew, absolutely not.
would you date a prison
if you
dude?
met Little Dirt at a club somewhere, he just
I
seen your
walk
gorgeous
straight
self
past
Vita, he was
him.
like, "Hey, let's go out to eat. Come to my penthouse.
I walk straight
Oh, you
past
do
him.
this? Come join
I
my
can't.
team. You're not gonna go with your favorite rapper Vita
I don't
at
really have a
McDonald's."
favorite rapper. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, my
Let
bad.
me tell y'all. Let me say this for real. I've been around celebrities for so long that I don't do celebrity worship or starstruck. I ain't even starstruck no more. Them niggas is regular niggas. And let me tell y'all this:
I agree.
they
I
spend
agree.
more money. Now you talking about $1,000 over 5 days, man? They don't have no problem, and especially in the club.
You
They'll
know what?
tip you $1,000, and
You know
just to
what?
tip you,
And that's what
I'm
got the game.
telling you, they'll
That's what
tip
got
you.
the game.
So
That's what got the game messed up right there. That's what
Facts.
got
I
the
got a
game messed up.
question for the
Because
men on the
now
panel.
every other guy got to compete with the niggas who is willing to spend all that shit, be a little goofy, no disrespect, Maul. Now I got to compete with all that shit because
No, you
I don't
don't,
agree
because
with that.
it depends on that woman in that
I don't
environment
take
who's
it as
used to
no
that type of
disrespect.
environment.
I don't
Just like
I
Coach
don't
Vita
agree
said,
with it.
she's been in that environment, so that's not something that would drive her crazy. Like
thank you.
if you had a woman who's just not used to that and she was to go in that space, then yes, you probably could crack her because she's been thirsty to get in that space and she's finally in it. If a
Yeah.
woman not crazy about that type of energy or being in that space, you're not gonna get her.
But that plays back to the original argument was experience. Now, when you got a woman that already experienced all this shit, she's not even really. She's like, oh
Exactly.
yeah, this is another Saturday. But when you take
This
a woman
nigga Red
that
Pill just
appreciate
blew my mind, bro.
that she appreciates the experience, you in there like, you know what I'm saying? She gonna feel a certain way. Like, damn, I ain't never seen.
This nigga
Damn.
Red
Hey,
Pill
I got
just
a question for
rewinded
the
the
men on
stream.
the
I'm
panel.
Hold
just
on.
saying.
Red Pill
If
rewinded the stream 2 hours. My bad. Go ahead, Maul.
if
Come
I
on,
if
bro.
I may ask the men on the panel one question.
I'm listening.
Now, now we talked about how much we spend on the first date and all that. He obviously said $100, right? Me personally, I want to know because I don't know. Where the fuck can you take a girl for $100
Putt
for both
check.
of y'all?
Putt check.
The
No, I
who?
want to know too.
Putt
Hey,
check.
Ruth
Yeah.
Chris.
You're
Like,
not
You
going no
can't.
damn Roof Chris for
No,
no
you can't
$100.
go
It
to
costs
Ruth Chris for
$100 to park at
$100.
that
Bro.
motherfucker.
Yeah, you ain't
For
about to pay
real.
that. That shit gonna be like 2-3 at least. At least two
come
three.
on, Matt.
A baked potato, $100 at that bit. That's not.
I thought I was gonna say
No,
Hey,
Applebee's.
hold on. We
Maul,
can
what kind
go.
of place that was? You
But look,
said
Hold up.
it's like a mini golf spot.
I was
They got like drinks drinks.
I was just
But
a
about to
listen,
golf
say,
place.
yeah,
Dave and
yeah, yeah.
Buster's.
yeah.
It's like a mini
Dave.
golf type spot.
Yeah.
Man, I just went to Top Golf a couple weeks ago and my bill was $170.
No,
They be
Top Golf
taxing
high
though.
as hell. Top Golf high. We ain't
But
go
you
to
play
Top Golf.
golf too though. See, you ain't just eat.
Right, yeah, the food is nasty as too.
Yeah, they
I
ain't
was
talking
gonna
Who
say
said
about
it's
Dave and
fast
Buster?
food. It be that fast food.
That shit
fast.
Nah, man, we can go out and get a good meal. Like, I mean, you can get a good meal for like one something for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
One
but
something.
here, the only thing I can think about, you could get 2 meals. Probably not no drinks, but probably Denny's or
But
IHOP or
that's
some shit like that
nah.
for
I ain't doing.
$100.
I'm not doing no Denny's or IHOP. But what I'm saying is, you should probably be doing some form of an activity, probably something light, like he said, mini golf, going out to like a park, some type of light
Yeah.
activity. To then where you could get some light food, nothing too crazy. We not going to a 5-star dinner the way you got a goddamn 5-piece suit on with a top hat and shit.
You
That's
feel me?
exactly where I'm going.
But JB,
Look,
see, you
Mac,
got to
I go
think.
on a date with Mac Mall
Sometimes,
any day.
but see, look,
Man,
sometimes
Paul,
you
look,
got
he
a
like
three.
that.
You got
I'm
a
like,
you got a
I
3-part
would
date
love to.
sometime. Like sometimes you'll start the date at 5 and then it's still rocking. Then you go to the movie. Then after that it's still rocking. Then you at main event. Then it's still rocking. You
Nah,
might, you know what I'm
I,
saying? Like you
I
might hit the
will.
club.
I
That's
will.
400 at
I know
That
the
man
least.
Hell
same.
said,
yeah. If
Jay
you on
said you got a
tour,
1 spot minimum. Y'all going to
I,
that 1 spot
Nah,
and
nah,
going
we
back
can do
home.
multiple. I
I
don't
do
agree
3.
with going to the movies. I don't agree with going to the movies for
nah,
sure.
that's little
Well,
kid
nah,
shit. We ain't going no movies.
Not
just an
not for the first
example.
date. Not for the first date. Maybe second, third, yeah, but not
Well,
the
really, the
first.
movie's not a good first date anyway because you
Because you
can't
Yeah.
can't
talk. You
interact.
can't
Yeah, you
even get
can't
to interact
interact.
with that person.
Yeah.
Now,
The,
unless y'all was gonna go to dinner
You can
and
finger the
then
dick though.
catch a movie, that'll be different.
Back in the day, I used to do that. Yeah, for sure.
yeah,
For
we
real.
ain't 19 no more. I'm not taking no girl to no goddamn movies. I'm trying to
Hey,
take her to a nice restaurant. I'm finna shot her up.
Hey,
I'm
Mac
finna
said he
get her
Bro,
trying to
all her
create. Mac
nahos so
trying to
she can
create a
believe
Magma,
all
movie.
this shit I'm
Mac,
saying, goddamn it.
Magma, see y'all sleeping. They got beds in the movie now. You can lay up.
Nah,
Dinner
yeah.
should be for the youngsters. Our old behinds know what's
No, I'm
up. We
saying
done
like,
had our fun.
but see the seats and shit move. You
Yeah,
be in
yeah,
the
we got
damn,
you.
you be watching the Transformers Part 10, and she be grabbing on you and shit. It's a whole. This ain't just watching
I'll
the
say
movie.
this. I'll
Hey,
say this.
Red say
You'll
it's an
know.
experience.
Hold on.
You hear
But
me?
I think it also matters if you know the vibe on how well y'all connected with each other. If y'all already got past that, maybe touchy feely a little bit, then y'all can go there and y'all already got that,
Yeah.
y'all got that electricity going.
But
You feel me?
Yeah,
JB,
for
that's
me,
why
I
you hug her when you meet her. If you hug a woman when you meet her, you know what's happening. If she
What?
asks out you, you got
Yeah.
to work your way in. Then you hug her again about 2 hours in, see where you at. She might squeeze, she might put it a little bit in, and you might feel that pelvis.
hey,
Yeah, yeah,
my
yeah.
advice to you, my brother, get in the gym and get some muscles. She ain't gonna
Man.
never ass out you.
Ain't that a bitch? Nah, that see you
She
sound
gonna
hard.
pull close, baby. She wanna feel the muscles.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a little, I got a little something going.
Hey, what about women
That's
that?
what it is.
What about women that? If you, what about women if you tell them no, they get mad? Like you say, you keep on doing dates, and they start to get mad. If you tell them no, or you want to see if she adds some value, right? It ain't all about blowing your money on these chicks all the time, because at the end of the day, they'll start flipping on you too. I'm not saying every female.
For
I'm just
sure.
saying like, what's the limit? You feel me? Okay, the 4th date. That's why I like what Mar said. Mar started off by saying, "Hey, yo, did I crack first? Because I believe shit really for real when you crack first. That's when it really matter though. Like, all that other shit after is like, all right,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, I guess it depends on how early.
y'all dating
I
hood rats.
That depends on how early it
That's
Right.
happens. I
that's
mean,
so cold, Vita.
I'm
Y'all,
not saying it
that's
can be
the
early,
they
but
dating that pregnant lady who just got who just got with that jailbird.
And see
I'm
me, I
nah,
don't
it's
be
like
expect.
if
I
she,
don't be expecting shit. I'll take her out and spend whatever and send her ass
Facts.
home. Cause I got a
Magma.
Rolodex. I
That's
can get
a that's
some
a
if I
that's a
want
confident
some.
man. That's a confident
Facts.
man right there.
No,
Right.
but I'm saying if I wanted some, I'm gonna get some, whether it's you or not. I got a long ass line of them, so I'm really
See.
kicking it with you. So I don't give a if you give me none or not. If you do, it's a great thing. But if not, baby, I'll see you next day.
And that
Right.
goes
yeah,
back to me saying it depends on
no,
the
I agree
type of
with you.
man you dealing with. Like
yeah.
Right.
it's not always
Honest,
gonna be the same for everybody. JB like four for foes.
no, don't do that.
Mac Mall like mini golf. I mean not Mac Mall. Mall from North like mini golf. And Mac Mall finna take you to
whatever luxury spot
and
in the
guess what?
area.
That's how your little peanut head gonna get got.
But
That's how you gonna get
my
got.
thing is, but my
No,
thing
how
is,
am I gonna get
got.
God? How am I gonna get
but
God
That's
look
how
by
you
though,
gonna get
saying
got.
every
but
man,
look
every
though, but
man
look though,
likes to
Ash, so like,
Cause he done threw the glitz and glamour in your face. And now
No,
you
that's
like,
not what I'm saying. I'm saying
She
every
like,
man is different. Every
Well,
man is different.
I ain't gonna lie though. Like, here's the thing, right? Because I totally agree with the men when they say, they don't want to spend a lot of money on first date. I agree with that, but I gotta play devil's advocate. How I was raised around pimps and gangsters and drug dealers. They all took care of their girls.
that's
Like, it
just how
wasn't nothing to buy female. We bragged about this kind of shit. Like,
facts.
it was never a sucker move. So I don't understand where this shit coming from with me and saying, well, I ain't gonna give a this. I
I
get
mean,
it though. No, I get it. So I can't fault y'all because I get it. If you don't know her, you ain't hit, you might have your standards or whatever. So I agree with you. But at the end of the day, some of us came
it,
up different.
So Mac,
yeah,
you think it
Yo,
depends on
hey,
you, Mac?
it's more about
Hold on, Styles. Mac, you saying it depends on how you grow up and where you grow up at
And the
with the way
woman.
you're gonna take care of a woman. It
And the
determines the way.
woman though.
Okay,
It depends on
I
her.
feel
Like I
that.
say, if I approach
Thanks.
you and you seem to be
I
a
feel that.
classy woman, I'm like, man, she classy. She might got some value. I'm gonna take her somewhere nice. But if I talk to you and you feel me, you ghetto or some shit like that, we gonna go do some regular shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, we're gonna do
And
some
that's what I
regular
was saying. And what
yeah.
you saying, Mac Mall, is what I was saying earlier when back in JB time when he was dating, even before that. That's why I said when we was coming out that crack era in Chicago,
I ain't
that's
talking
just
about no
what you
crack era.
did. You roll
Crack.
high, you got dressed, you went out, you went to the best places, and nobody was pressing nobody for buzz. It was just a way of life.
Vita,
Okay,
you
It was
saying
really
niggas
crack?
was
just
buying
that.
their
Vita,
side
Vita, you
bitches
saying
cars
hold
crack
back then.
era? I
I'm a,
Yeah.
crack era. I don't
Vi-
remember. I don't
it's
remember people coming out of
people.
crack era.
Hold on. People are
we
doing the same things.
the
So
'80s babies.
how far removed do
Oh,
you feel like we are? Like we talking maybe 10 years or so. Like people are still doing the same things. That the
No.
one thing that's
J-
Right.
changed. Hold on. The one thing that's changed is y'all wants. Y'all are just wanting more in a more stressful time period. Y'all making it difficult when y'all say y'all we got to do this, we got to do that. We not changing nothing. Like the end
but
goal is supposed to be able to find somebody that's willing to deal with your bullshit. Y'all can go through life together. But now you just making it more difficult.
Jay,
But the girls
Jay,
didn't
this
say
what
And when
you.
it
nothing. The
comes to the
guys
date,
But
gave, but
but Jay,
JB, the guys is who gave their guidelines. The girls didn't say you got to do this, you got to do that. Only time we talked
okay,
about
you
what
know
we
what?
will or wouldn't do, we
What
was
type of date
asked.
you, Miss Vita? What type of date you want to go on?
I'm telling you, I'm more so like I do gravitate more so what Jamal said. But I'm gonna say this though,
Okay, then
because that's I date
thousand
myself.
dollars.
No, let me say that I date myself. I don't take myself to anyway. Then I'm on a restrictive diet. I don't be eating fried food like that. I'm a
Okay,
vegan, but I do eat fish, so I can't even eat everywhere. So I'm
right.
naturally want to go to a 2-star to 3-star restaurant. That's why I regularly eat myself.
It's not
But I can.
expensive though.
That's what I'm
You
telling you.
know
But
what?
nobody
I'm
said
glad you
we was
said
gonna
that.
spend $1,000 right away. They said to 3 to 5 dates. That's typical because when I go by
yeah.
myself, I don't even drink like that. But just say if I had 2 glasses of wine and
No,
I'm
hold
getting me
on, Miss
something
Vita.
to
Hold on,
eat.
Miss Vita. Why you keep upping the ante? Now you saying 3 to 5.
Cause
No,
Let's
that's
she
see.
what
said
they
that.
No,
said.
y'all see what they
JB,
doing,
you
y'all.
said JB, you
We
said that on
started
your
out with
own.
three.
Let
they
me tell
said
you,
3 to 4. It's a
No,
real
Mac Mall
range.
said 3. He
three
said 4 to
dates.
5. Mac Mall, and
Three.
then Red Pill said 3 to 4. I was listening because they was
And
talking to me.
and now you just said 3 to 5.
I said both of
Yeah.
them said.
Yeah.
Mac Mall said 3 to
No,
4. I mean 4 to
no.
5. That's not
We
$1,000. Not a lot of money. Red Pill said 3 to 4.
we need to pick
Yeah.
we need to pick a number because y'all extending it too far
Who
throughout the week.
It's
cares?
Okay.
only one number different.
Who
No, that's a big
cares?
Okay.
difference.
It's one
That's what
date different.
Go ahead and
no,
All
finish
right.
it's
your
Let's
not.
do.
point,
Listen,
Vita.
Let's
don't
do.
date a guy like
Every
JB.
Hey
date,
JB. Let's
every
do 4 dates. 250 apiece. 4 dates.
Yeah, you gotta
250.
give. I told y'all
But
Jay can't count too good, so we gotta slow it
but
down for.
Hey, you know what's
I
even
can count,
crazy
man, but
though?
y'all keep going up on the numbers.
I'm gonna tell you what's
That's
even
what they been
crazy.
said.
When I say spend 250 on a date, here's the crazy part. Most of that shit be what I order. Cause I've messed with girls that work out. So they don't even eat all that shit. They'll get a
Thank
right.
piece
you.
of salmon and
Okay,
a salad. And
okay.
maybe
That's
some
what I be
wine
eating. I
and a few
swear to God,
shots.
that's
Hey,
what
When
I
I'm talking
no,
about
do.
that
That is
250, that's my greedy ass
that
eating steak
hey,
and lobster and shrimp with 2 sides
man,
and an appetizer and 4 shots.
I
That
mean
be
that
my bill. Honestly,
damn.
I mean, that changes
y'all
things at
seen
that
white
point.
chicks? Y'all seen white chicks? Ma gonna try to order his date a salad. She gonna like, perhaps not. Let me get on back
well, I
home.
said women don't really eat that much. You know what I'm saying? They
You
might have a
right,
steak, but
though.
it'll be a small ass steak.
You
It ain't
don't
gonna
know
be
That's what
though.
I'm
no
saying. So how
tomahawk.
the date gonna be that high? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. Like, whatever, man.
You
Y'all
said
date how y'all
JB
keyword
want to
just
date.
is
now. You
from
said
back in
I
the
don't
day.
know. I don't
Y'all
know,
date
and
how
you
y'all
don't
want to date,
know.
man.
You don't know, bruh.
Y'all date.
Jay,
He don't. He
it
don't.
it it just
Spend all your
It's
fluctuates,
money up.
brother.
inflation.
Spend all your
It
money up
it
and don't get nothing
fluctuates.
out of it. It is what it is.
Nah, it
It
fluctuates, bro.
fluctuates
That's all it
based
is.
on
That's
the
all it is.
people. Based on the
Yeah,
people. Or y'all could
it
do a
do.
brunch if you could
I,
get the same food for
It's,
dinner if you want to do brunch and say the money if it's a first date and you just want to say
I'm gonna say
I ain't
this.
killing more than
Me,
150.
me and
You
Mal
could
from
do a
North know
brunch.
what's up. Me and Mal from North know what's up, man. We ain't gotta say no more, man. We already know
Oh
what's up.
my
Don't try.
God.